Alright, folks. We haven't done this in a while, but welcome to Ask John Anything. This is, do this periodically where I kind of open up to questions and try to answer everything as honestly as possible. So, up first, we got a couple of questions here from It's Tubbsy, fantastic streamer from the UK. First one is, why was I in the 89? That is my assigned number in the Dynasty Racing League Molnar Automotive Cup Series. And how am I finding the new Chevy? I like it. It drives basically the same as the all iRacing does a good job of all the Cup Series cars pretty much drive exactly the same, but I love the look. So yeah, Mike says Kirk or Picard. I think I'm gonna have to go. Well, okay, so I'm gonna anger people here. This is even worse than talking politics, man. It's for me. I would probably I am a big fan of the new Star Trek movies, so I'm gonna go Kirk. But I'm more of the new Kirk, not the Shatner Kirk. If it's Shatner versus Picard, then Picard. Topher the Gopher asks, "What is the flashing screen behind me?" This little guy is R2. He's my iRacing iFlag. You can get one at iRacingIFlag.com, and if you use the promo code STheodore, you can get 15% off your order. Um, Firefighter 5533. You see Charlotte as the background. Am I from North Carolina? I am not. I live in St. Louis. That was why I grew up as a Rusty Wallace fan, as you can see the two posters there. The reason why you see Charlotte as my background, this is a screen taken from my Coca-Cola 600 run. This year I was in top split, finished third behind Garrett Lowe and Casey Kerwin. So that is far and away the best finish I've had in official iRacing. And so I'm still running that as my background scheme right now until I get something better to replace it with. Gimme Zell asks, do you use any beard oil? No, I do not. Let's see. Bandman asks, have my first league race Sunday night. Can you explain the process of getting into the race and what bots for a noob to league racing? Um, okay, so getting into the league race. What you are going to do is you should already be signed up for the league. So you're going to go in the iRacing browser here. I'm just going to make this super big. Actually, that does nothing. So I'll just keep it like a comfortable size. You're going to go to leagues, fourth one over here on the top row. And then the second one down is league sessions. You're going to click that. Your league session will show up. Since it's probably the only league you're in, but it should show up right at the top here. And when the server is scheduled to launch, so this one right here is for the Dynasty Racing League Truck Series, launches at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night, my time. This will be listed in your local time. This button here will turn green. You click that, you select your car, and then you're in. Simple as that. As far as everything else, the best advice I can give you if you're new to league racing is read the rules read the rule book for your league thoroughly. If there isn't one posted on the website for your league, ask the admins for details of the rules. Just get familiar with the rules so that they're locked in so that you don't have to be thinking about it too much. One of the biggest things that can be confusing and was confusing for me the first time that I went into league racing was all the different rules that are specific to the league that you're running in versus what you normally get through official racing. There's a lot of stuff that leagues can do that is done manually by the league admins that isn't necessarily part of the official iRacing stuff, so you just want to make sure that you don't get surprised by anything or caught off guard. AFox67, I found your channel on YouTube, and when do you normally start your stream? So typically I start my stream I'm Central Time Zone, so I'll typically start my stream between anywhere from 7 to 8 p.m. Um, my time. So 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. That's usually. I try to send out a Twitter alert. So if you don't follow me already on Twitter, you can follow me at John_A_Theodore on Twitter. That's the same as my Twitch name. Uh, and get updates there. You can go to my Discord. If you pop into my Twitch channel, !Discord, you can get a link, join there. That will send out updates to the Discord channel if you use Discord. I don't use it too much, but that'll notify when you go live. And if you follow me on Twitch and set notifications for when I go live, then you can get notifications that way as well. So Twitter, Discord, Twitch, 3 ways that you can get notified when I go live. But like I said, typically between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern is usually when I start my stream. Mike hates me now. I'm sorry, Mike. I picked the wrong one. I know the right. Look, for what it's worth, I know that the right answer was Shatner. Mr. Sausage, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. Topher the Gopher, !iflag, by the way. That has the link to... So if you're in my channel, for those of you watching this on YouTube, if you go into my Twitch channel chat, !iflag, we'll give you the link. I'll put all these links and information down in the description below in this video. So I'll put my Twitter, I will put my Discord link, I will put the link to my Twitch channel, and I will put the link to the iRacing iFlag website in the description of this video below for those of you watching on YouTube. Evergreen Rogue, what are your mech recommendations for new drivers to iRacing, i.e. wheel, races, tracks, cars, etc.? So, my recommendation for anyone starting out in iRacing, don't break the bank on a wheel when you're starting out. Get a wheel that has force feedback. So, the lowest one that I would recommend would be like a Logitech G27 or G29 or G920, basically that equivalent. If you have a little bit of extra money to throw at it, going up to a Thrustmaster T300 RS is pretty good to get a belt drive wheel. But don't break the bank on your first wheel. Get a wheel that you can afford and learn on iRacing with that. Next piece of advice. Pick one discipline of racing to start out with. So pick oval, road, dirt oval, or rallycross, whatever the one is. You can, well, go ahead and try them all out and kind of see which one speaks to you. But then once you've found it, I kind of do recommend focusing on one discipline and learning to become a master of that before branching out too much into other ones. And then the next piece of advice is don't try to go out there and blitz the field and win on your first time out. This stuff it's different from other games. It's a lot more hardcore. A lot of the driving assists and things that other video games, either the ones that claim to be more on the sim side of things like Forza Motorsport and Gran Turismo, those cars are just flat. They're the things that they do with those driving engines. The cars are just easier to drive. Take your time, learn how to drive the cars, and really just focusing on running all the laps and winning the races. Mike Strange asks, who would win in a fight, a shark or a bear? You know what? I'm gonna put my money on the bear in that one, man. Unless it's like if it's on land, definitely the bear. If it's underwater, obviously the shark has an advantage, but the bear still has some grabbing ability. I'm gonna go bear, team mammal. I'm just gonna go bear on that one. Let's see. Dilnut McGee asks, do I play any other games besides iRacing? Not really, man. I play Motorsport Manager a little bit on my phone sometimes, but given the amount of time that I spend doing this, running the stream and all that stuff, I try to go for some semblance of balance in my life, so when I'm not at work and I'm not doing this, I'm trying as much as possible to spend more of that time off screen and doing other things. So right now I don't do any other gaming outside of iRacing. I have been thinking about possibly doing on Friday nights, starting to do some playthroughs of some other games and things like that, but for right now, this is kind of what I'm focusing on. Uh, looks like Patrick's saying that the bear will be drowning. That's probably true. Mike's saying he doesn't know who would win, but it would be awesome. Oh, it's an interesting point. What? Because the type of bear wasn't specified. Also, the type of shark wasn't specified. Mike didn't say great white, so if you got a bear versus like a tiger shark or something like that, that bear's just going to swipe down in the water and pick him up. So I was assuming roughly, I was assuming, like brown bear versus great white shark, like top dog in both arenas. Almost got that fly that's been flying around all thing. Um, Otis McGoda said, "Good clean racing with you." Yeah, man, that was good racing. You did very well. I messed up and sped on pit road. Otherwise, I might have. I don't think I would have had something for you. You really blitzed out on that last run. Did a great job. I think I might have had a top 5, top 6 if I hadn't sped on pit road. That speeding penalty really buried me on that last run. Dex Final, how's it going? Shepard, Otis was Springer, the one that you were really impressed with how good of a race that he was running. Yeah, I sped. I pulled a Denny Hamlin and sped on entry. You got a new fan, Otis, by the way. Shepard was talking about how impressive a race Springer was running all night, man. So you definitely have a new fan there. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a very good race. So I'm gonna wrap this episode of Ask John Anything here. Thank you guys very much. Patrick, one last question: are you ever going to convert to the dark side and run open? Possibly, possibly. I don't know. Right now, my focus is I've got 3 leagues that I'm in. I'm in the playoffs in 2, and I'm in 3rd place in the point standings in one of them. So those are fixed setups. All of my practice time, energy is going into those leagues and preparing for those races right now. After the seasons finish, I might look at some things and reassess and possibly consider doing like Road to Pro, if anything, for the open set stuff. I'm assuming that's Fighter 2989. Have you ever done any NASCAR driving experience in Atlanta? So the closest thing that I've done to the NASCAR driving experience is I went and did some laps over at Irwindale in a late model car. I also did a couple of chump car races, so one at the interior road course at the Auto Club Speedway while the NASCAR experience was going around on the outside, so that was pretty fun. And then did a few laps at Laguna Seca, but the car that I was running there had electrical problems, so I didn't get too many laps in there. Yeah, so cool. Thank you guys very much. As is customary, I like to do the credits as a part of the Ask John Anything segment, so we'll go ahead and get those rolling. And I'll catch any additional questions as credits roll. So thank you guys very much. Very fun stream tonight. Thank you to G Benson 208, Daryl 1974, Warren D53, and Lost Harmony 1 for the bits. Much appreciated as always. Thank you to my moderators. I think it's just the ones who are still around, but Mike Strange, Psycho Boy 15, Ariam, Shepard Rex, you guys are awesome. Daniel, how's it going? Don't know why you didn't get credited in there, but welcome. Thank you to my new followers, Mr. Sausage, AFox67, Juicy, Marine194, Otis McGotis just subscribed. Thank you very much, sir. Let's see. Firefighter 5533, Kidudi, Ice, yeah, Ice Swallow Come 77. And let me see here. Oh gosh, I've missed the credits there at the end. Thank you to my subs and resubs as well. Um, Goodness, didn't get through them quickly enough. So I missed those last couple. I'm gonna have to go old school here and look at that. Just had 2 new subs. So Fighter 2989, thank you. Otis Magotis, thank you. Psychobo 15, thank you for the bits, and thank you for gifting the sub as well. That was to Newsome 44. Let's see. Oh, we got another one. Subs at the end. Toe for the Gopher, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Let's see. There was one follower, Everton fan 1822, followed right at the beginning. Thank you very much. Thank you as well to Corey Has No Life, It's Tubbsy, NASCAR Nerd 88, Booze 4608, and I think that's it for the hosts and the raids. Big thank you to It's Tubbsy for the raid. Thank you guys very much for hanging out, and that concludes Ask John Anything here. So, yeah, if you like this video, click like, click subscribe. Again, all the links that were mentioned are going to be down in the description. Head over to twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Give me a follow. Catch me on the next live stream. Thank you very much. Peace out.